here.
And here we are working on the arm triangle, also known as the katagatami. That one I do know the name for because it's one of my favorite submissions. But anyway, we're working on applying the move, and then a little later we'll go over the defense and an escape. Right now we're just going over the grips. How you can go either palm to palm or palm to bicep. Usually for people with longer arms, we'll go palm to bicep. And going over the options for passing. The knee slice, which I prefer, and then there's the big step over, which I'm doing there. I myself prefer the knee slice, but the big step over does work. It just takes timing and flexibility to get that step over. Here's another point of preference here. So I like to be in the tripod when finishing the arm triangle because as you lower your hips, you're going to have even more pressure in addition to the squeeze. And now he's working on the technique himself.
Tripod, squeeze, tripod, drive your hips high. Now drop. Good. Again.
Just going over the details on using the hips. You can definitely finish it with the hips on the mat, but in my opinion, once you have your hips on the mat, there's really nowhere else to go unless you were to go back up into a tripod and then get that extra force to the choke using your hips. Here, that's just me checking the integrity of his technique, going over the knee slice and the big step over. Just want to keep him mindful of how he passes. Now we're going over the defense for it and the escape a little later. This first part here they call answering the phone. That's where you put your hand over your ear. And we go into the escape. This particular escape I've seen many times, but I've never heard a name for it. So, guess I should give it one. We're gonna call it the sit-up escape. Nice. Pretty fancy name, but I think it'll work. Nice. Going over the importance of controlling that arm until you can control the head. And now giving him an opportunity to work on the defense and the escape from the arm triangle.
This hand goes to the mat. Yep. This one controls.
Did that a few more times and then it was on to the next technique.
Good. Keep this so I don't go to your back. Yep. This head control.